What's going on, guys? Welcome into the stream. Happy, what is today? Friday. It's Friday! Woo! Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you all are having a great and wonderful day. Okay. So, we're playing some SnowRunner. Hopefully we get out of Michigan to jump into Alaska. We got to jump into the dam in order to get, like, the crane and stuff. Dark Crystal, I just got done saying that those don't work. Hi, Dark Crystal. Welcome in. It's good to see you. None of those work, unfortunately. I don't know what the problem is. The person who has the bot in their Discord hasn't said anything. There's nothing new. No one's complaining about anything, so I don't know. You just got here. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, it doesn't work. I'm sorry. You can blame it on me. I'll take all the blame. I don't mind. I wish I could be better for you guys sometimes. I wish everything worked all the time the first time, but sometimes it doesn't. All right, what are we doing? We are working on. Got a couple more stuff here. I am. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for the 9 months and Merry Christmas. Thank you. It's not Christmas in July. It's Christmas in May. Appreciate the support, my friend. You got tired of watching those ads, didn't you? He's like, damn it, I'm tired of watching those ads. Oh, that's funny. Right, Warner? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so we've got the map pretty much where we can drive around. We have all the towers explored. There are a couple of secret upgrades in here that we haven't really come across yet. What is this highlighted for? Because of the stuck trailer? That's not the stuck trailer. It's actually a fuel trailer we have to go back and get. Oh, because of the missing machinery that we got highlighted. We need a crane for that though. Let's track this one. The missing oil tank is over here. And I can probably grab the Fleet Star and go get that. Might be able to do it now. Let's do that. 43 gallons. Let's go. You don't want to use my prime here. You got your... Where are you? What? Why not? That sub is sort of like a Russian doll. I don't understand any of those references, but hey, you know what? Okay. That sub is sort of like a Russian doll. All right. Cool. And there's another doll inside. I mean, that's how support usually is. A never-ending sub thing. Na 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 na. I don't mind if you use your primes here. Anything and everything works. Also, I think yesterday someone clipped me making a bet with you guys that if I got to 500 non-gifted subs that I would get a cat. So you guys have apparently jumped on that. And good luck. Alright, let's go here. A cat! I know. But it's a lofty number, Toady. It's a lofty, lofty number. Wait, what? Huh? I said I would get El Gato. Not the software. I already own some of that. But I would get a cat at 500 non-gifted submarinos. It's gonna be a long time. Oh, good gracious. Probably not gonna make it out of here. We don't do very good in the water with any of our vehicles. But hopefully we can make it through here and get that trailer out. Let's see. Right there. Why do we peter out and run out of steam for? We should be able to just plow right through here. Probably because there's no weight in the back of our truck. That could be why. So we're just kind of stuck. No pun intended. Oh, I just broke that tree completely off. Great. So I think I just made a mistake. I think I just brought this guy out here and he's just gonna sit here in the mud just like this. I guess that's forward movement. Alright, this is forward movement. Welcome to the next hour of the stream. I really should have got fuel, I guess. Well, that probably has fuel in it, so it's probably free fuel for us. Except for it says it's an oil tanker? So I don't know. It should have fuel in it, though. Either way, mush! You can hear the frogs. Because we're in the swamp. Isn't that fun? You guys like frogs? I know Toadie likes frogs. Her name is Toadie. Or toads? Well, those are different animals. Exclamation point, actually. But the animal you hear out here is the bullfrog. They were Frigate, Tigget, and Todd. Oh, that's awesome. I owned a bunch of reptiles growing up because we lived out in the country, so I always used to catch box turtles and stuff. And we would mark them. And then see them like a year later in the woods or something. And I would catch frogs and toads. And never really had any snakes. Did I get stuck already? Isn't that like 90% of the game actually pretty happy? Yes, I'm stuck. We're moving. I stopped moving? No, I didn't. Find a piece of foliage and watch my vehicle move. You notice the grass in the front of the vehicle where the bumper is. You can see that we're crossing blades of grass. We're moving. It's incremental, but we're getting there. We're stuck in the water. I'm doing my best. Real question is not a thing to drive on roads at all in this game. Toadie, this game is an off-road simulator. If it had nothing but roads, why would you play the game? So this area in particular got hit with a massive flood, so a lot of the roads got washed out and destroyed. So it wouldn't make sense to have roads everywhere. Guess that's logical, maybe. Oh no! Oh, wow! Hold on one second, guys. That's unfortunate. Nice. Nice. I love messages like that. They're fun to read. Kids are out of school. Actually pretty happy. If you have Better Twitch TV, you're going to see it. That's the fun part about Better Twitch TV, which is also kind of bad at the same time. There's an option where you can see, where you cannot see those deleted messages. Oh, you're on mobile? Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it doesn't disappear on mobile either. But it did get handled. A bug with the app. One of many bugs with the app. Okay, do I have a place to winch? I do. Okay, let's go. Alright, we're good. We're out. We're free. Okay, so now I gotta get over there and get that trailer. That's gonna be the fun part. So off we go. Speed work. Are you happy it's the weekend? What are you up to this weekend besides the Indianapolis shenanigans? Oh, did I break that tree too? Damn it. The Monaco GP. Okay. Oh, that's what we could do. Yeah. Bam. Indy 500 qualifier. Are they not racing at Indy this weekend? Races next weekend. Has it always been a 2-week thing? I thought it was always in 1 week. Because didn't they used to have it to where people would do all of the events in 1 weekend? Or did they put a kibosh on that because people were risking themselves? It's always a week for the 500? Interesting. Alright, I would like to refuel, please. So I should be able to, right? Beautiful. Okay. So now we can, possibly get ourselves into position to grab this trailer. Gonna try and do some housework. Good luck with that. How am I supposed to turn this thing around? I guess I can do that. That would make the most sense, right? You see, City's got a new DLC pack. It wasn't a new DLC pack. It was a creator pack. They took someone else's work and attached a DLC name to it. Just goes to show they didn't really work on the game at all in the last year. I have zero interest in Cities and their content right now in Puerto Rico. They didn't really hire them. They probably paid them some money to integrate it into their system. But yeah, it's not. I'm not that excited about it, Puerto Rico. I don't care. It's just a couple of train stations and a couple of bridges. So crusty? It's not content. It's stuff you could have got from the workshop for the last 2 years. They just put it on a DLC so that console players can buy it. It's lazy. Tell me it's not. 100% lazy. They used to come out with actual good content, like DLCs that were actually good. Now they just come out with a bunch of other stuff. Hard to figure out what to do. You just do the missions, Justin. You go into the map view, and you pick a mission and you track it. If it were expensive, 11 Canadian for that, yeah, I still don't think it would be. I don't know. I don't agree with that price either. I think stuff like that should be free, Toady, because it's not content. It's just assets. You guys are paying for assets. I don't agree with that. So it's not that I'm crusty, it's just 10 I don't know. There's better DLCs for other games for $10 that gives you a whole lot more than just a couple of bridges and a couple of train stations. That's my opinion. Yeah, so Justin, when you go to the map, when you pick a task, it says start tracking. And when you track it, it puts it in the top corner and tells you what you got to do. And it usually shows you where it's at on the map so you can go do it. You're in the strong minority? Sure. I appreciate you, Toady. Good luck with all that stuff. I think the city's community was just so hungry for some kind of content that they're happy with what they got, because otherwise they wouldn't have gotten anything but a lump of coal and pooped on. That's pretty much what Paradox is doing. Just saying, compared to 5 years ago when they were putting out content, this is way weak. Very weak for Paradox. It doesn't play as well on controller. I've been using controller the entire time. Justin, what's your issue with it? I haven't had any issue with controller whatsoever. Super Cat, welcome in, my friends. Good to see you. I'm sorry you hurt. Toady, After Dark is a $10 DLC. And it's so much more than what those two pieces of regurgitated workshop assets is. Have I had issues with steering? No. Right? Left. Right? Left. There's no delay for me. Dev Appler, thank you. It could just be your graphics setting or something, Justin. Maybe your graphics are turned up too high. Dev Appler, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for being here. To be honest with you, I didn't even mess with the title. I usually do that. My day's been weird today. Toady, I'm more just salty at Paradox than I am of City Skylines. But I'm also at the point where I lose my patience for stuff like that. Because people on console are going to love what that content is going to be, but I mean, I don't think it's content, but that's me. I have to turn to make the wheel go back straight, but it always overcorrects. What's your steering sensitivity? Default? I haven't changed any of the options. 1.0? I haven't messed with any of the options. I've left everything on, or left everything at default. I'm not going the right way. I need to be careful. It might be your graphics, Justin. I have to turn some things down, bud. Because I have zero issue. Are you on a wireless controller? It could be your wireless controller if you're using that. I have a wired controller, so it could be the latency between that and getting to your system. What is this game about? This game is about picking stuff up and delivering it. And driving through terrain to do so. Chula Hop. I've never noticed it, so I don't know what you're talking about. It also comes down to the quality of your tires and how much damage you have, too, could affect your steering as well. Toadie doesn't like it when I say bad things about City Skylines and Paradox. She's starting not to like me because of that. I'm a cities boomer. Well, that's just it, Toadie. I want to be excited for cities and the community and everything else, but that just doesn't get me excited. That makes me sad. And what they're doing is they're listening to the Reddit and YouTube community, and they're not listening to all their community. I think it's more of an issue in the trucks that are less likely to have power steering. There are trucks in this game that don't have power steering? Toadie, I think that's what it is too, because you're still new. You weren't around when they were announcing the big hitting DLCs and stuff. They're starting to peter out and run out of steam. You're just excited that they're announcing DLC, period. But they've moved on from the MASH transits and the park lights and everything else, and now they're squeaking out Sunset Harbors and campuses and things, and it's all bad. It's all bad. So there's a thing in the Magic the Gathering community. There is a guy. His name is Mark Rosewater. He's the head of like design and marketing for Magic the Gathering or whatever. And whenever something new comes out, whenever a new product comes out for Magic, there's always two people. The people that love it and can't wait to try it out, and the people that hate it because it's not like old Magic. And one thing he said one time, he has a Tumblr where he takes questions from people and he answers them, and when he answers them, he posts them live or like to the public on his Tumblr account. And somebody asked him one time, they said, when will you acknowledge that a product that you make is actually crap? And he replied back, this is paraphrasing, he replied back and said, how do you know it's crap if you haven't even played it yet? So then someone took his face, put it on a comic of somebody leaning over, pooping in a plate, and a voice bubble coming out of his head that says, how do you know it's not poop if you haven't tasted it yet? When it's clearly a plate of poop. So that's how I see Paradox right now in their City Skylines creator pack. How do you know it's not content if you haven't used it yet? Visca's Magic Man, welcome into the stream, my friend. It's good to see you. This weekend you should just drink the entire time and ignore all of your responsibilities. I'm no good. Enjoy your work, Lurk. Luca, I'm glad you're coming back and hanging around, my friend. I hope your week went well. Don't break that tree. That poor tree's gonna break. Don't break tree! Nope, it broke. You said bad advice? Yes. It's bad advice. So doing it, say again for me, I will turn you up, tell my wife Sarah. You said it! No, you gotta clip it. You gotta clip it. Also, I like the name Sarah. She's here? Well, then clip it. Teach her how to clip on Twitch. Tell her to make an account and follow. Hi, Viscous Magic Man's wife. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Tell her what you instructed me to do. I told you to clip it. Immediately change his name to Sarah. You have an awesome name too. But I was instructed not to say it in other places, so. Dye your hair red? I have not met a redhead named Sarah. Drive harder. I am Slay. What's going on, Slay? Welcome in, buddy. It's good to see you. You're fine with it? Zoe. Your name's not Zoe. Her name is Zoe. Lean forward? Nope, I'm leaning back. I gotta put more weight on the back tires, Slay, not the front tires. You're throwing me all off. Actually pretty happy. Does it feel weird to be using a controller? No, because I played consoles all growing up. So I played Gran Turismo and Need for Speed and everything with controllers. So it's just another day for me. Just feels odd when you're streaming. I mean, just don't move the controller a lot with your hands below, and no one will know what you're doing. You feel disconnected? I don't. That's a weird feeling to have, Slay. Do you need to talk about it? Can I do that again? I sure can. Weirdos! I wish I could drive my car with a controller. It makes the noises too. It does. It's the wire slapping across the keyboard. Slapping. You bet something is slapping? You bet your sweet ass. Slay! Hold on. Let's get an opinion from Slay. Alright. Disable four-wheel drive. Gotcha. Slay, in your honest opinion, you've been playing City Skylines for years. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate their announcement of their creator packs today? 1 being utter garbage, 10 being the best thing ever. Go. I want to know. You didn't even watch it. Okay. They're not releasing actual DLC. They're releasing 2 radio stations and 2 creator packs. One of them being train stations, the other one being bridges at $5 a piece. It's workshop stuff. They're making it available for console, which is a plus, but what is your opinion on it? You've been through the DLCs and stuff over time. Slay, and parking lots? Oh, okay. Gotcha. And parking lots. How you doing, Lassie? Welcome in. Flightman, it's good to see you. Thank you, Dasivit, for clipping my own content for me. Appreciate it. Put it in the Twitch clips channel in Discord. I don't think this is overboard. I think this is poor. Sort of indifferent. I really believe there wouldn't be a big announcement, so this is no surprise. Yeah. You should have seen all the people on the Reddit who were like, City Skylines 2 announcement. I'm like, there's no City Skylines 2 in development.